On the Many Japan, I'm very, very, very happy, but sad at the same time because of what's happening with rent control departments and our universities. Rent control has stormed some universities in Ghana, Accra to be specific, cracking down the exploitation of students through hostel fees. It's no rent control abuera, a tertiary schools in the Kroma, the share universities. And I also say hostel fees are school say charges school kwala students esefata anase ni papemu anase mu di embrace no mo dey charges kana and information any insense may pay free this whole exercise no it's very, very, very unfortunate. So 3 years ago I wanted to enter to the university. I bought forms, registered and all that, but I realized something during the process. School fees for a semester or for a year was quite affordable, but hostel fees for the semester or for the year was quite expensive. It wasn't reasonable to me. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to the university, and the hostel fees was one of the factors why I couldn't go, because it was expensive. It was very, 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 very expensive, because I think 3 years ago, what I had to pay for this hostel fees, if I'm right, I'm correct, was more than 3,000 plus 3K plus for a hostel fee for a semester, I think. And it didn't make sense to me, right? It didn't make sense to me. Say I'm going to share the same space with other people. It's 3,000 plus. No, you at 3,000 plus, bro. And this room is more of like a single room, and with some bunk beds, right? With some SS beds now, right? Yo, and it didn't make sense to me. Sanke kwa maybe a single room self-contained, maybe a it's understandable, it makes sense. But I'm going to share this same space with 2 or more people, and I have to pay 3K plus, bro. And this has been the norm in Ghana here for some time now. And now many fear starting with our systems with this country. I've seen say yo, now Ghana is becoming expensive. Obeka say it's only Accra that expensive. Well, I haven't been to other regions in this country, right? I've traveled to other regions, but I haven't stayed and experienced the cost and standard of living in those regions. But Accra is the capital, and anyone who enters into the country, obviously, most cases come to the capital first, or the capital will be its first region of contact, right? So when they experience Accra and they see that Accra is expensive, they are not going to say that the capital is expensive. They are going to say Ghana is expensive. That's not kind. This is the norm. This has been the norm, bro. Restaurants, Adriane kakra wa emu jollof, wache kakra fried rice kakra obeti, bro. You did pay on the bepano 500 cedis, 400 cedis, 200 cedis for just a plate of fried rice or jollof, bro. And you know, kwa marketplaces here and so, bro. This here, body kakra ye to amount. But your draws and then I'm a friend. The but ding. This here be bright ding. Because I said you fresh soya milk. It's one of my favorite drinks. I'm a tiny. Because I said 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it was like I think 3 cedis, right? I remember I said baby no. Me kotos I drink 3 cedis, right? The following day be coin almost ya 2. I'm going to 350 pesos. The toy. The following day me sa coin, I'm going to 4 cedis. The following day me sa coin, I'm going to 5 cedis, 6 cedis. Now I think that drink is 6 cedis. The bottle, the you fresh bottle drink, 6 cedis now or more. You move on 7, you move on 8. And one problem with Ghana, is say we don't regulate anything in this country. Like obiaye do ope in terms of pricing, in terms of selling and buying, in terms of business, in terms of so many other things, right? Our system is not running efficiently, productively, in the sense that we are not checking people when they are what? When they are going astray. I mean, they say a pricing system, they say, I believe said there's a body who is what? Checking things like this. And we are not seeing what they are doing. Like, the office on feel ACs. In terms of their work, in terms of their responsibility to what? To check and supervise and see to it that things are being regulated in this country. And that's one of the main reasons, one of the major factors in TIM Ghana it's me quiet. Bena foreigners buy a chroma to say Nigerians, to say this Lebanese and Indian people, mobile community Chinese people, mobile chroma, ombeji jumafa. Because idea I say nipa a ton, ebia wardrobe yedi entire shape, bro. Oko market you oko capital big chance on wardrobe mama bro, or be quote 3k 4k 5k for a wardrobe, for a wooden structure, bro. Meanwhile these Chinese people are be malls and on what on this same wardrobe will argue say quality in your pet, but it's affordable. Like who they compare quality now, they compare price on what charge you now, bro. It makes sense. They are saying this type of wardrobes in for less than 1k, you can get a functioning wardrobe. Meanwhile, Ghanaian people, Ghanaian artisans are charging more. Ghanaian market people, market women and market men, business people are charging more, exploiting the people, bro. And the government bodies and our civil service institutions, some regulating this thing. Also, it's no, so because because rent control is at least putting in some work. It's at least they are at least doing their work, their responsibility. No, they are what? They are doing it now in terms of entering to the universities and what, and making sure, so checking them that these university hostels are not exploiting the students, right? But I'm sad also because where did we go wrong? What didn't we do right? This situation. This is the reason why I'm sad, and I'm going to show some of the videos of the exercise. I mean, rent control, entering and targeting these hostel people, right, and checking them, right, and they are saying that nooks, the organization of students, and a prompt you and a petition, the petition, come on, we say they should come check. The people in these institutions, the people in the position of power in these institutions, whether the government or the civil institutions. I mean, rent control to be specific, because boards here. Are they trying to tell us that they don't have children who go to schools? They don't have nieces and nephews who go to tertiary schools in this country, and that they were charged this exorbitant amount, X amount of money, and they pay this X amount of money, and they didn't realize that these schools or these hostels are exploiting the students? Is that what the rent control department people are trying to tell us? So omu nephew, omu kids, omu enuanom omu tertiary schools, omu tua says they put you away for hostel accommodation.
You know, we've gotten to Viking Hostel. Nalent is a private local initiative, and we are here exactly to understand and appreciate what they do here. As I said, we have a petition from Nooks, and students are very much worried, and we are also concerned. The government is concerned about the increments across board in the hostels. So as you all know, we came here today for us to interact with them peacefully and to see if what we heard is what is right or it's not true. Unfortunately, it looks as if they don't want to talk to us. And for us, because we didn't come for any enforcement, we came to interact. There was no need to do any, showing strength here. But what I saw on the list is that hostel per room with about two, students, they are taking two in a room. They are taking 10,000 Ghana cedis. Now we don't understand the methods that they use in pricing, and the only institutions close with the authority and the power to see how prices are set. It's rent control department. That's why we are here. And clearly they are running away from their evil deeds. That's unfortunate, number one. It's unfortunate. I don't know whether because it's on Legon campus, and I know Legon campus is also above the law. And we are aware there are private hostels also on these campuses. And the fact that there are private hostels here does not take them out of the rules of the game. I know very well that if it's about government, we want to write respectful to the Honorable Minister for Education, which I will probably will go and see him and talk to him. But I'm aware that this Viking hostel is a private entity. And for that reason, it's important that we interact.
So, it's not me earlier, no. Rent control department say a student organization and a petition about 2 minutes. So this is what's going on in their campuses. They are being exploited through hostel fees. They are paying amounts of money which doesn't make sense, and they need rent control to come intervene. Rent control is waba, right? Waba so be intervene na waba hu de ekoso ase. No hu it's not bad then obeto nyama den ye. But oba no I see the authorities there, I mean the hostel people, owners or authorities or the administration or whatever, they are not welcoming them. They are not ready to meet them and debate or talk about this situation. And this man is the acting commissioner of rent control by the name Frederick Opoku. Yeah, Frederick Opoku. And from his submission, I see he can accuse them now, or he's accusing them now that they are in the wrong, because say unye bibi pon na say ya ba yes so yen din komo yen ka yen tena se yen din komo yen hu how to go about whatever is happening. I don't think you should be you I think you should rather like you should what, come and sit down at the table, right? But omo be so mo be ntino ohun ni say ampa the school kwala na come and these people are exploiting the students. Osasisu say osabosu say obehu say private hostels, private accommodations is campus in. But that doesn't mean that they are also out of the rules of the game. They are not part of the game, right? So we are private, so we are government hostel. Rent control has control over you. Rent control should be able to regulate your pricing. Rent control, you should be able to supervise and check you when you are doing what's wrong and lead you on the right path. So I'm very, very happy, and I applaud Mr. Frederick Opoku, right, for going to these campuses and seeing to it that this exploitation ends. And Matisse say or mom some ultimatum, right, some couple of days or weeks to reduce their prices or refund the students that my money give them, or rent control is also going to take action by shutting down these hostels and accommodations in this tertiary campuses. And I look forward to that if they don't comply. I mean, if they don't reduce their prices, and if they don't want to refund the student money to them, right? So there's another video too, where Mr. Frederick met a student, and he was trying to get information from her in terms of like how much she's paying for hostel or accommodation that she's in the tertiary campus or on the campus.
How much did you pay fees per semester? How much is it?
A semester. It depends on the room.
So the one you are in 2-in-1, how much are you paying? Look, wait, you have to disclose it. The government is worried about what the way things are going. We are coming and asking you paid money. Look, I'm here as a commissioner of rent. So it's not that you cannot disclose. I'm asking a question, my dear sister. Or you didn't pay money?
Yeah. Okay.
How much did you pay? This is to help you.
Alright, so it depends on the room.
No, the room.
My room.
Yes.
So they just want to take students' opinion. They are not going to arrest you or anything. So you just need the amount you paid. So don't panic.
In my team, I paid 7.5. 750k.
750 Ghana.
7.5k.
So how much is a year?
So you add
Two semesters. That is 15,000 a year. 15,000 a year. You are two in a room. Two in a room. So
well, there's AC. There's
no. I'm aware of what myself.
Oh yeah.
I'm aware and see myself. So I want to know so that we can take it step by step. We believe that the issues of hostel is alarming. Your parents are suffering. You never pay anything yourself. And government is very much concerned about what we can do to talk to the hostel people so that we can sit down with them. I didn't come here today to harass anybody. Neither did I come here to close anything down. But I came here to understand and appreciate the situation because NUCS, the student union, petition rent control, and that they wanted us to intervene. I thought I need to come and interact with the student and the hostel facilities. Next week Wednesday, I have to call a stakeholder conference. Before I go, I meet the hostel operators. I'm supposed to know at least what is the charge so that I can have facts. I have also requested for them to give me the sheet of pricing so that I can also correlate it with what you are telling me. Whether you are not saying the truth, you are lying on the hostel, or the hostel is lying on you. That's what I really want to understand and appreciate. So don't be scared. One thing I want to understand is that we are run by government, and government is concerned about it. Likewise, your student union, NUCS, is also concerned. So now, what I heard was that this is your first semester, right? Semester 1, and you are two in a room. You paid 7,500 a semester. So two of you pay 15,000 a year, first semester. So in a year, 2 semesters, you are paying 30,000. If you would mind, so is there in the room we have air condition?
Yes, there's air condition. There's a table and a chair for you to study. There's a bathroom and there's a bed.
So utility inclusive?
No.
7.5k a semester. 7,500 for a semester for a room that you are going to share with another person, and the specs in the room is just AC and a table and chair for you to sit on and study. Yeah, fine for neighbor do say any public you are students, and now you are requesting a parent to pay 7,500 for a room a student is going to share with another person. Bro, Ghanaians are wicked, bro. Some Ghanaians are wicked. Some Ghanaians don't pity their fellow Ghanaian people. And yo, what is going on? How much is our monthly salary? How much is minimum wage in this country? So if someone makes, let's say, 3,000 cedis a month, as a parent, is making 3,000 cedis a month. Not say for 6 months, we so to any ba a hostel fee 7,000, bro. Now say every month, one found 12 crap now for that 6 months, crap no. 1,000 cedis a month. One found 12 crap, then 1,000 cedis or 12. So go to a hostel fee. I'm on the back school fees in buy. Then the band be di e school no so nyede em buy. Na bi san say sa parents no so no so dan no so di. Ne banda na ne ban no so hye. School who go school so ye be practicals, ye be ye co trip, ye experiment, yes ni nia ye sika. And say me if a parent is making 10,000 cedis a month, bro, at the end of the day no e move 50% e kwa no di nya kotua the bus school fees ni accommodation is animal. I hear the backer out bet you on also light bill in the water bill. Me can parents no. And now no student you see some hostel fees no mutual 7,500 electricity income. It otia hostel fees in 7,500. Now electricity so be yan. Water bill so be yan. Bro, Ghanaians, me whom be a question as I dey free. Me whom be a question as I dey free say what quarter dey 1 cedi. Now the fason kwa be 200 cedi at 1 cedi so. E no se ni hwe mfa. Onkwa na wo hwe sika. Sika no nya wo de be den, bro. Yeni ni we are most of us are Christians, most of us are Muslims. Most of us are traditionalists, right? And all this 3 main religions in this country condemns what? Cheating, condemns exploitation. It's in a band is send what to the one city over ton. Now the in for some 200 cities at so. Cheating, fraud. So show obeying him now we're charging 7,500 for a semester. Doesn't make sense. We can do better. And also, as much as I would blame some of we Ghanaians for such behavior like this, I also would have to blame the institutions that are set to regulate and check things like this, like rent control. It's almost so much time say, all this, so I didn't know what was going on. And rent control. Sanamo park actually in Ghana for. Sanamo park actually nooks. Sanamo park actually students. Say, oh, this why you guys didn't know what was going on. Say, this hostel people are exploiting the students and their parents. So, the necessary thing for evil things to grow is when what? Good people keep quiet. It's when good people go silent. For these people to rob and steal and cheat and exploit students and their parents, it's when people like rent control what ignore or turn or like money as someone who they are so.
Today's week.
Yes.
Okay.
Come.
Okay.
Come and let's talk.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Okay.
But what I'm saying that you don't have any right to increase already.
For now. So we
Not
should-
for now. You have been making that mistake and increasing.
Okay. So now we are learning.
It's true, you are learning.
Yes.
I'm here to educate you.
You are right.
So you don't have any right whatsoever without talking to rent control.
Very well.
You must take your rent card.
Okay.
That every student here must be given a rent card.
Okay.
For 3,600 and 4,900. Wait. 3,600 plus in 4 in 1 room. Then 2 in 1 room. It's 4,900. I'm coming. At Prestige Hostel. It's big money. But I would want to understand how you got there.
Okay.
Now, I want to let you know you don't have any right whatsoever to even sit and increase your rent. It may be even be higher than what you are even charging. Based on what? But the point is, if you want to make an increment, the percentage that you added, how did you arrive at that?
Okay. Okay.
I'm told that here students pay their own electricity.
Yes, please.
So now taking the electricity, you are taking a whooping 4,000, 3,600, 4 in 1 room. And you are taking a whooping of 4,900, right? 2 in a room. Which means almost about 10,000 or 9,000 and 9,800 or so for 2 in a room for a semester. So for 1 year, you are taking 20,000 cedis almost for that. No electricity added. So you don't have any right to do that. But because you are saying that you are now about to implement the new increment, and I've told you, tell management to suspend.
Okay.
Okay. So that if I come next time and I'm aware that you have made the increments, the consequences will be dire.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Rent control to my stomach and say obey check it and situate increment and what decrement and everything about rentals. I mean accommodation rentals is what obeshana behind then akwaso kama behind pepe. Oh, me it was just last year I think or early this year. Like I came to know of something called rent control. Honestly speaking, it was just I think late last year or early this year. Now met UPSA for be rent control say, and even came to know some of their rules that almost all Ghanaians are breaking in this country. I learned that rent control, there's a rule that no landlord should charge or ask for an advance more than six months. It's no so obi be rent toward dan with me and kasa oje for 1 year rent tika. You have to like at most 6 months. And Ghana Accra had to be specific, bro. Baby no abekwa ye bejo 6 months. Bro, the least crowd 1 year. Ibi mo 2 years, ibi mo 3 years, 4 years. Or 4 years in advance, 3 years in advance, 2 years in advance. The least crowd like don't on do bebre cry like not more number of months around in 1 year. And the norm or the standard now in our society, in our communities, is 2 years standard. Ghana will be rented, Accra to be specific, will be rented down here. Say obu for 2 years. Because that's the norm, that's the standard in our communities, in our societies now. It's no, it's not American, many Japan, many say Mr. Frederick Opoku is taking this initiative and going into these campuses and what? Checking these people. Right? It's no show in common Mamma see they were even about what to increase these hostel facilities again. It looks like every semester they increase these facilities. And that like because some become earlier 3 years ago, the person may enter into the investment. My hostel fee I buying was 3,000 plus. I don't remember, but it would be around 3,200 thereabouts. And now we do 3,600. And mine was 4 in a room. So now and I believe 3,200 now be paid 3,600. That was 3 years ago. That means every semester be the 100 cities account. That doesn't make sense. And I've learned say this hostel facilities they don't do maintenance in these hostel facilities. They don't do maintenance. And which is at 3,600 lights income. And you are going to share this room with 4 other people. Sanke ya unko hapo na nka self-contained crap na bro. It makes sense. But I'm going to share this small space with 3 other people. And you are taking each person 3,600. There's 4 people in here. Almost 14,000 a semester. A year and so yeah, 26,000 plus a year. That means these people are making a huge amount of money. And are they paying bro? Yo, anytime I say yo, I can't fathom that Red Control are trying to tell us that they are not aware of what's going on, because I believe these hostel facilities pay taxes. And I believe Ghana has they tax you according to what how you are making, right? So if there are revenue institutions who are also questioning these people, Charlie Ghana, so is any system even working in this country? Bro, is any system even working in this country? Because if your form is a revenue authority, GRA, is taxing these people and the tax they are getting from these people is more, and they know the amount of money these people are making now, and they are not questioning them why it is how they got to that point, bro, then yo, can we trust in our systems? Can we really trust in our systems, bro? Because me personally, I don't think any system is working in this country. Any system is working, functioning efficiently, productively, smoothly, properly, bro, in this country. Obi ahead of it. Obi ahead of it. So this is what's happening with threat control and universities. I go by the name Nyama, and this is Ghana First. If today is your first time coming across the content from this channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment when you find value in it. Hope to catch you in the next episode. I'm out.